January 20th, 2017, a day long remembered in our republic. Donald J. Trump is now the 45th president. We told you 2 years ago this was going to happen because we have the vision. We understand that globalists are trying to suppress the republic, and we understand that victory is ours. This is a great day, and as Trump said during his speech, we must reach out to everybody of every color who has red blood to try to promote liberty and prosperity to defeat the globalists that are promoting division. But I've been extremely honored to be associated with all of you in this fight. I have already done more in my life than I thought I'd do. But I had a vision. I knew 25 years ago when I got politically involved and 21 years ago when I got involved on air that it was going to pay off. Because I have free will and I want you to be successful. I want to be successful. And it's just an amazing time to be alive with all of you. This is a great time. I mean, Trump just wants to cut taxes, not have globalists sell out America's interest to foreign interests. This has just been a beautiful time. All right, Q, you're over there talking to other people. Get over here live on air. No, you're not allowed to. You want to babble to everybody else.
I want to babble.
You got to tell folks about America. Go ahead.
I just want to say, first of all, thanks to Alex Jones for being the vocal piece for America, for freedom, for standing up for what he thinks is right, for what we all think is right, for helping catalyst the silent majority to go out and finally speak their piece. Speechless, man. You know, it's the presidential inauguration is 2017. We've sat here and taken it for 8 years. We took it silently. We didn't cry. We didn't bitch. We didn't whine like everybody else did today. The democratic election process works the way it does. The country spoke. They elected a leader, and that leader is now Donald J. Trump. So if you're ignorant enough to wish that the pilot of your plane fails, understand you're on that same plane. So if he fails, we all fail. Stop wishing bad on anybody. Go out, get a job, do right by everybody.
Well said. I agree with you, Q. I have hard words describing how epic this is. I mean, my gut told me Trump was good 2 years ago, but I just went with it. By the time I was like 41, I'm 43 now. I was just like, my gut's never wrong. It says Trump's it. My gut's like, my spirit's like, go with Trump. I'm like, this is some damn casino owner and big liberal and everything else. And then I found out his whole background once I endorsed him, that he was like a patriot from the beginning, 40 years. It was just like, man, this is amazing. This is really an amazing time to be alive. And I feel like I started to be in bed. They're shutting down these roads. They're taking up the barricades. That's the people's house. Hey, guys, let's do this. Let's march down to the Capitol. It's the people's house. Let's do it. Let's get some exercise after gobbling steaks at the Capitol Grill, which God gave us. And we're thankful for all of it. Listen, we're humbled by how great America is. I mean, look, we're not on power trips, but this is a damn great country. And you know what? The globalists trying to teach that America wasn't great. America is great. And people that want to be peaceful to us, want to be our friends, we're your friends. If you want to take us over like the Islamists, you're going to get your ass kicked, okay? You want to fight, you got one. Hey, guys, I know some of you can't be on tape, but here, off camera, some of you haven't talked. What was it like to watch those people attacking women today? Go ahead, you're on camera.
It was outrageous to be able to see that, and the police officers not doing anything about it. It was complete nonsense for them to sit by, and it's illegal for them not to do their job.
And they said that was orders by the Capitol Police. Well, that's over today, isn't it?
I actually would not have believed it unless I saw it right with my own
tell
eyes.
folks what you saw.
Same thing. People coming up with the covered masks. They did not want to let people through, locking arms. They were harassing women, hitting them, doing whatever they could to try to just keep them from coming up to watch this stuff. And if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, the police officers just watching because they had been told not to intervene, then I would not have believed it, but I saw it.
I get following orders. I get following orders is great when you're in a war. But when your own country's being overrun, following orders of traitors is treason. I'm sorry.
No, I completely agree. And, like you said today, we sat there and watched it. They locked arms.
We did something, too. You guys did something.
Yeah, we went over and, tried to just walk through the street that we were allowed to walk through, and then they didn't let us. They wanted to protest and
so you threw
keep
like
us.
8 of them out of the way.
I pushed a few out of the way. I mean, maybe 8 or 9, but no, I did what I had to do to be able to get into the inauguration to see what I wanted to see, which was history being made.
And the worst thing about it is that the cowards that they are, they have their women on the front lines to blocking and punching the men so you couldn't get in. And then they could cry that, oh, you're abusing women.
These women would hit me, and then like.
Completely outrageous that they would do that. Such a coward's move.
Well, folks, this is America being reborn, and America isn't perfect, but it's the best there is. And I tell you, I am so humbled and honored. I can hardly even talk right now. But look, everybody wanted us to march on Washington. I always heard, oh, march with guns. I said, we're going to march with information. And it's happening. Look, we're marching right now symbiotically, and in a symbolic way, not just symbiotic, but symbolic. We are marching back on our republic right now. We're only like 500 yards away from our capital, which we retook today. Just like patriots led by great people in the last few decades marched at night when no one cared, no one was listening, the spotlight wasn't there. But we were there, standing for the Republic, standing for freedom, promoting the Bill of Rights and Constitution, promoting Americana, being demonized, being attacked, being told that America was some dead ghost that never existed. We were crazy. Well, you know what? We're not crazy now, are we? And you think we're strong now to the enemy. This isn't 1/10 of what we can do. And quite frankly, I want the globalists to back off now, but if they push even harder, their destruction is imminent. Guys, I know you can't be on tape here, but anybody else wants to comment, come on over. You haven't commented. We already had Q. You're not on tape. You're on audio. Go ahead. Take the mic. Marching up to the Capitol, symbolically retaking America. What do you have to say about today?
Today was an awesome experience. As somebody else mentioned earlier, seeing some of the people get attacked, I guess, if you want to call it, assaulted, while police officers are 15, 20 feet away, actually turn, look, see it, and do nothing about it, was pretty shocking and disappointing. And I hope that changes with Trump.
What's your gut on all this stuff? Give us your honest opinion. This isn't scripted, no teleprompters. What do you make of this? What's your gut tell you?
My gut tells me that Trump's the real deal. He is who he says he is, and to a lot of people that's a threat because they are two-faced. You know, they're in it for power. They'll say and do whatever it takes to get to that point, and you never know what the true person is. And I don't think Trump's that kind of person. And I'm glad to see that he's leading the country, and I'm excited to see what he does with it.
Well said. And again, not that we're looking for power. The real power is being real. The real power is not being a fake piece of crap. And that's what America is. And we're about to see that happen right now. And these enemies, they can feel it. That's why they're panicking. Buckley, you've made a lot of great points tonight. And I want to get Josh Owen's take as well as we retake America symbolically right now together. Out in this beautiful crisp air.
Well,
I
will say one thing that's interesting. It's really surreal to be walking down Pennsylvania Avenue right towards the Capitol with not a soul around. I mean, it's eerie. It's almost post-apocalyptic, except for the fact that we won. And it feels really interesting to be walking up here knowing that now basically we have control. There's been this huge tense buildup to this for at least over a decade now, as far as I can see, is that there's this huge diremption of, being relieved. I think is a big feeling of it, is that I finally feel relieved that we're not heading toward the rocks, that the ship has been turned around, and that we're heading for some fair sailing right now, because it looked really ugly for a while. And so I think there's just a big sense of relief here in the city. Everybody that we talk to, vast majority of people that we talk to, we're here and supported Trump, and really believe that this is the turning point for the nation, that we're really looking at a new rebirth. I've heard, the Phoenix, I've heard that. I've heard lots of different analogies around the ideas and the concepts of rebirth. But that's really what it is. I mean, there's basically the new spirit of 1776 has been reborn in...
and it's like doomsday. It just got stronger. You attacked it, just got 10 times stronger.
Exactly. So...
ain't no kryptonite taking this down.
Exactly. So at this point, here we are, we're, walking up on the Capitol, and it's completely empty. It almost feels like New Year's Day, or like...
the last man alive on earth, or I am legend right now. Where's Vincent Price? Go ahead, Buckley. I mean, look at that Capitol right now. We're walking in here. It is zombie land.
That's pretty much it.
You just retook this.
Exactly, and right now there's lots of parties and balls going on, lots of revelry, lots of people out celebrating
but we're
this.
Here, where America retook it all. This was the globalist empire. We retook it. They know it. They are shitting their pants.
Exactly. So here we are, just taking our birthright. Coming up.
Did you just run in that bathroom?
He probably did.
Here we go. Let's keep going.
So here we are. Basically, this is our country. This is the country that our ancestors built. They built it on the principles that we all hold dear to our hearts.
Yeah, I hate the liberals saying we're attacking freedom when America is not perfect, but it's the biggest liberal country there is. The fake liberals say America's the problem because they're the anti-liberals, folks. Liberal means own guns, have property, live your life the way you want, don't get in people's business. That's all coming to an end, man, under the New World Order. We're trying to bring that back. And the liberals are a bunch of pseudo-intellectual cult members. It's game over. We're done.
Exactly, and you can't have a society this day and age that's going to prosper if it's racist, if it's misogynistic,
Yeah,
if it's
racist.
exactly. So all those things that they tried to pin on us, which were really painful, throughout the last year and even beyond that, and I feel really vindicated. I feel really vindicated that.
America saw through it.
Exactly, that America saw through. Everybody kind of got together and said, you know what, the silent majority spoke and said, you know what, we're not going to take this anymore. We're going to follow the trajectory and the dreams of our forefathers on whose shoulders we stand and make sure that we honor their efforts and make sure that we take us into the 21st century.
That's a great quote. The genetic memory of America destroyed the enemy.
Absolutely. I mean, we didn't do this on our own. They have their own playbook of destruction that they've been working on, that they've been playing off of, but we have our own playbook,
We got
which
George
is
Washington.
exactly. We have George Washington in 1776, and the basic ideals which made America great in the first place. And that's hard work, that's compassion, that's taking care of your fellow human being, that's freedom, and that is removing.
Beautiful. Let's keep going.
Exactly, and that's removing restrictions that the leftists want to put on us.
Removing restrictions on individuals, not adding them, claiming you're empowering people. Oh, what a mind game.
Right, exactly. You look at what they're trying to do with Agenda 21 and all these meetings in Davos where they're trying to set up all these international laws that they're not held accountable for. Well, that's not going to fly, and this is a big signal to them that that's not going to fly.
I'm going to say something.
Okay.
I'm going to say something right now. Everybody knows I don't overhype stuff. I always say we're behind, we got to win, all this stuff. Folks, this is the day, peacefully, that America was reborn. This is 1776 Part 2, January 20th, 2017. This is an epic moment we should all celebrate. We haven't won the war, but we've won major battles, and we're going to win the war. Now, this is history. This is 1776, July 4th, Part 2. You could say it was November 8th, 2016. You could say it was January 20th, 2017. I don't know. We could think about that. But you know what? This whole time period, let me ask these guys up here. God bless you. Come on over here. We're live streaming right now. God bless you, sir. What's your name?
Hey, man, I'm James T.
God bless you. Guys, tell me what you think.
Music Group. Hey, man, listen. Alex Jones, I'm happy to see him, man. But like I said before, y'all better wake up. Keep your eyes open, man.
God bless you.
Yeah, man. God bless you too, man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Now, what we're getting down to here is that, let me ask you guys this question. What do we say is the new holiday? Is it July 4th? Is it January 20th? Is it November 8th, 2016? I mean, when does the demarcation line? People want numbers. When is the rebirth of the republic? Was it today? I'm a serious question. Is January 20th the new holiday for the restore of the republic? I'm serious. This is a big day. People are going to hear this. Tim, let me ask you this. Do we wait till July 4th, or do we do a new holiday on top of July 4th? When would you say everybody woke up? I think today. What do you think about January 20th as like an added holiday of the rebirth of the republic?
I definitely think that'd be a great idea. I mean, the people have actually finally spoken, and the proof is in the pudding. That's the Trump is what they want, and they showed up for it today.
I just talked to 3 black guys that worked out here today. They were all, we love Trump. I'll go over to them and like, yeah, we like you, Alex. They're scared. Well, it's okay. You know, they tell you it's all BS. He wants to cut your taxes and bring jobs to everybody. It just shows the bullying that they're ready to talk to us. Not on camera, though, because they know. Go ahead.
Well, and it just proved it too. You know, the majority of the protesters that said they were going to come down here and do what they wanted to do is a very small percentage that actually showed up. You know, they just didn't even show up.
Exactly, and you know what? You can't really blame the vast majority of people out there for feeling all this fear, because that's what the mainstream media has been pushing on them. They've been pushing that this is the end of the world, that, you know, Trump is some kind of like satanic clown that's going to come eat their brains. And so I get why they feel scared. I get why they feel like they might be marginalized, or why things are going to suddenly get bad. But as we all know, and everybody's been paying attention, especially all the info warriors that are watching, that the propaganda that is being spun, especially in this last election, has been just rampant with absolute lies and distortions. And they didn't even cover the majority of the stuff that came out about Hillary Clinton, including, you know, Donna Brazile giving her the questions before a debate, you know, and Wolf, what's his name? Wolf, what's his name, Josh?
Blitzer?
Yeah, Wolf Blitzer. I mean, how horrific is that happened and they didn't even talk about it?
I agree. We're going to bring you back, but Q does not want to be on air. He was just saying it's the biggest thing in his life. Get over here right now and come on air. Don't like cower over there. Oh, my God, he's afraid to come on air. No, it is. Buckley, come back. Q's afraid. Come back here. No, it is. I mean, I myself am like wanting to pinch myself. Do you realize this is happening? And it doesn't mean we've won the war, but we're winning battles. Get over here right now. Anyways, no, you're getting back on air. Come on.
Shy.
No, tell folks we're repeating to me. Go ahead.
Just basically, we're having a discussion off camera, talking about how big this is, and that basically this is, you know, the largest thing that we'll be associated with in our history. In people our age, people our grandparents, our children, there is not a bigger time or a bigger mission than what we've just recently accomplished. And it's not just, it's not political. It's about bringing back things to America, making America what it is. You know, it's not a slogan of "Make America Great." It's just, you know, this is our chance now to make it what it needs to be, to go in, to work. And I'm super proud to be part of the moment, to be part of the entire mission, the support staff that you know, helped do all this stuff.
Very well said. That's Quentin Carter. He helps us out and works with us a lot. He works real hard. One thing that I was thinking about in that context is that, yes, this will be a day long remembered, as Alex likes to say. And you can think about those moments in time, you know, like 9/11 or the OJ, you know, the OJ trial when he was like driving down the freeway, and
this actually matters.
Exactly. But this actually matters, and this is a day that you will remember where you were this day, and you'll be able to tell your children that, hey, I remember when this happened. I remember when we turned the corner. I remember when America woke up and decided that, hey, wait a minute. Took a big long look at itself, a big introspective look, and said, hey, are we a bunch of people that want to enslave the population and put fear into people's hearts, and want to like move people into like compact cities and tax them and take away their cars?
That's right. That's
what
I want to say.
No, we don't want to.
Their whole globalist program of making us poor and screwing us over is over, okay? You think we started fighting? Get ready. You need to capitulate now and give up and start being pro-human instead of anti-human. Let me tell you something. I'm not afraid to die. It's not because I'm some tough guy, but I'm not a slave. If you want to fight, you're going to get one. Remember that always. You want to fight, you're going to get one, and you're going to pay, and everybody you're with is going to pay. So just get ready. Just get ready, because if you think you're going to back us off, you think you're going to win, get ready. We're only starting this fight.
Absolutely. And one thing I'd like to say is I'd like to thank everybody out there that supported us, has stuck with us, has listened to the broadcasts, you know, has gone to our store and bought our products and made, you know, put your money where your mouth is, because it means a lot to us to be able to come out here and do these things. I mean, you know.
That's right. You brought us here.
Exactly. You brought us here. You made this happen. You are the info warriors. You're the ones that help us amplify the message and put it out there and send it out to millions of people on a daily basis. So realistically, like, you guys are the ones that made this happen, because it wouldn't happen without you. So thank you.
Yeah, it's not some condescension. We go, oh, thanks for your support. When I punch the enemy, it's like a video game. If you're not behind me, there's no power. When you get behind me, it's like I knock them down. That's why I kiss your ass all day, because you are it. That's why it's a sick joke when all 1,000 people today shook my hand, 1,000, conservatively, hundreds an hour, and said, oh, we appreciate you. You appreciate me? We're all in the same damn battle together. I appreciate you. And don't say that with an anger at you. It's an obscenity to thank me. It's all the globalist system where you kiss the ass of the establishment. Shit, I'll kiss your ass right now. I want a victory.
And Alex makes a really good point, is that today we were mobbed. I mean, we were walking down the street. We couldn't go a block without 50, 30, 100. A bunch of rabbis came over and started dancing with him. A bunch of black ladies came over and started singing with him. There were Asian people from Thailand. I'm probably sure there was an Eskimo or one or two in there. And exactly. And so the point is that I know that wherever you are right now, you might feel isolated because all the media is projecting into your head is that how people that believe what we believe are racist and that we're idiots and that we're uneducated white males and that we're alone and that we don't have any support, but it's not true. Let me tell you, there are millions of people out there, millions of people that can hold your hand, that can be there with you, and that can stand up and say that this is what we want. This is the direction we want to take our country. We're sick of all the globalist ideas. We're sick of all the liberals trying to change our language and trying to make us all feel bad about imaginary emotional crimes that they're like projecting onto us. Bullshit. That's not real anymore. That is not real. We've destroyed it. We have moved on through that. We have bulldozed over it, and now we're about reality. We're about looking at where we are as human beings and as Americans and putting all our effort into literally getting this country off of its knees, back onto its feet, and productive. And so I hope that in the coming months and years, it's going to be a big fight. And, let's be compassionate to all those people that don't believe what we believe, because we need to open their eyes. We need to make them see what you know already. So let's reach out to them. Let's try to grow the family. Let's try to bring people in with inclusion. Let's try to make other people understand what we know already about the schemes of the globalists and how we can defeat them and how we can only do it with their help. So go out there, talk to people, watch the broadcast, share the links, go to Infowars.com, go to InfoWarsStore.com, please peruse it, check out all the awesome and we're going to still be doing this. We're not going to quit. So we need you to keep doing what you do too. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, everybody out there, for supporting us and believing in us and following us all the way to this victory. So I think we're at the finish line. The time has run out for this game, but there's another game next week. So let's all make sure we keep our heads clear. Let's make sure we stay sharp. Let's make sure we stay in the game, because they will stop at nothing. They have a million tricks up their sleeve, and they will come at us with whatever they have. So we got to be ready, and we're going to count on you guys to have our back. This is Buckley Hammond signing off from Washington, D.C., from the Trump inauguration in January 20th. 2017, a historic moment, and I was so happy to share it with you guys. Have a good night.
All right, let's walk up. We're done.